Obviously it's a good win. Ohio State's an excellent team, well coached. They were very athletic. I thought they moved the ball really well on offense. I think both teams were pretty sloppy today. A lot of turnovers, probably, I know way too much for my taste on our side. We're going to have to do something, play a little bit better there. But defensively, we were solid. We played very well throughout the game there. Thought Greg rushing, our D-middies, Rush winning the face-offs late really helps you when you're up in games. That late push turned into, a 4-goal lead that, we had to hang on to.
Can you talk about Connor Mooney, with his 2 goals, first 2 goals?
Yeah, happy for him. Connor is an excellent player. He's a great kid. He works very, very hard. And, we're fortunate that he was able to connect on his opportunities there. He hadn't been able to do that, in the previous 2 games, but he did a nice job inside, and fortunately for us, he finished the ball. You got to be happy for a kid like that. Great kid.
Coach, you dropped down. You fell to a 2-0 deficit early, but you responded back with 3 goals. Talk about how important that was for your team's mindset to not give up and to keep going.
Yeah, it seems like we've done that in the last 2 weeks, and then they scored the first 2 in the third quarter. So, certainly you have to address that. But good teams are going to do that against you. This game is a game of momentum. College lacrosse, and it's hard to hold on to it, especially the way the rules play out now. With the stall calls, you have to kind of go to the goal, and if you don't score, the other team's going to get possessions. But I thought Ohio State did a good job of possessing the ball, especially early in the game. And again, we rushed our possessions on offense, and just told guys, settle down, play your game. It was the same message that we had last week, honestly, at Hartford.
How about talking about Fleming's 2 goals when it was 5-5 in the third quarter? Once they came back, they scored 2 goals.
Yeah, 2 big goals. Good for Colin. One was a drive deep and came back to a strong hand and finished it, and the other one he got underneath and finished it. So playing with confidence, and you need people to do that if you're going to be successful.
It's also about Colin when it was 2-0. Had a real battle for a ground ball. You guys got possession and scored right away.
Yeah. Ground balls, you've been watching this game enough, Dick, that, ground balls and key spark plays will get you that momentum that we just talked about. And, when you fight for a ground ball and you come up with it and you make a nice pass, create transition for your own team, hopefully you can finish it. We did there. It's a great play. So, those kind of things, those sparks, those little plays, just mentioned the plays that he made in the third quarter as well. Those are plays that the team can jump on his back, and say, okay, let's go. Let's do it now.
You talk a little bit more about Greg rushing for the face-offs. He got you a lot of extra possessions.
Yeah, he did. I think Greg and Anthony had a good day, and I'm not sure what Anthony's stats are, what they are, but I think both of them were pretty good. Teresco was 3 for 6, Rush was 12 for 17, so that's a good effort by both of those guys. And again, the extra possessions for us on our side are great, and that's kind of the way we play. If we're going to be successful, we have to finish the ball, we have to make saves, but we also have to win face-offs and get ground balls.
You talk about the balance of offense, 7 players scoring, 4 of them scoring 2 goals. Can you just talk about that?
We never, it doesn't matter who scores. I think if you ask these guys, they'll tell you the same thing. But when you have people that, are playing with confidence, as I mentioned before, and they can all contribute, it's only going to help the team. And you hope that can be consistent. You don't want one guy to have to score 8 goals in order to win a game and put that pressure on a guy. Just like I thought today we put a lot of pressure on our defense. We turned the ball over way too many times, and we had to rely on our defense to be so solid. And you can't do that to those guys all the time. And it's the same way. You can't do that to an individual on the offensive end. So hopefully they can continue to spread it out.
And is that about McCormick's play? Or
Yeah,
with all
yep,
that?
yep. Made a couple big saves down the stretch there. Played well. And Timmy's a leader. He's the guy at the end of the game that knew there was less than 30 seconds on the clock to kill the ball rather than to try to clear it. So Timmy's been a strong leader for us. We hope again that continues.
This game versus your first two, boy, you were excited, doing all kinds of stuff, but you looked like you had a little bit of nerves.
Yeah, definitely had some nerves the first game, but second game out here at Garber, definitely calmed down a little bit and just got to play my game.
Can you walk us through those 2 goals?
Pretty much that was just a set play that we had. I made the cut that coach drew up, and I was lucky enough to be open and put it home.
And the second one?
Pretty much same thing. Saw the back of my defenseman's head in the scout we had that he was a ball watcher, so I was able to cut behind his head and was open.
Talk about the team's mindset after falling down 2-0 early.
We actually just talked about in the locker room. Last weekend we were down 2-0, same thing. But like right after we went down 2-0, the guys kept saying, we've been here before. We can do it. We can come back, and we were able to do it. So it's good.
Yeah, growing up, everyone from Ohio watches Ohio State football, basketball. So yeah, I grew up an Ohio State fan. So.
Special to score against them?
Yeah, it was nice. I don't know, but all that matters is we got the win. So.
Yeah. Did they recruit you at all, or?
No, actually, no, not really. So, but I'm glad I'm here.
Did you contact them? Did you try to get?
Yeah, I did. But it all worked out.
Yep.
So.
Things happen for. Yeah. Things happen for a reason, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm happy where I am now, and we got the W. So.
Yeah.
But they're still a good team.
Yeah. Wasn't an easy W.
No, not at all. Ohio State's a really good team, and I don't know. We just were able to pull it out in the end. So.
Yeah. Talk about your goal.
I don't know. I called it from Greg Anderson. Just no one picked me up, so I shot it, and I think we're 5-hole on the goalie, but I don't know. Just a good memory.
Gotta win it. That's what matters. Yeah.
Exactly. It seemed like every time Ohio State grabbed some momentum, you guys one-up them or put up a better run of your own. Can you talk about how important that was to keep them out of the game?
Yeah, our guys just did a good job not getting intimidated and, I don't know, just coming back. I think we got a strong group of guys and, we all battled back, so, I don't know.
At the end of the third period where you put in a couple goals and you guys kind of got some momentum and separation heading to the fourth period?
Yeah, it was just, personally I started getting my shots on cage and some pretty good locations, and they went in, and so especially with that momentum, once you get one goal, next time you get the ball you want to get another one, and so when you string 2 in a row like Razor did last week, it's just like huge momentum for yourself and the team as a whole. So that was big for me, and I think big for the team also.